Welcome back to Baby Jesus is Active.
Baby Jesus is active. Ah! Nice. Whoop!
You could have broke your leg.
Yeah, but I didn't.
Yeah.
Alice is in her own imagination. She's not gonna break her leg.
She might
Fall
get her
and
heart
die.
ripped out or
Yeah.
like something. I think she wouldn't break her leg. Something a lot more horrific would happen to her.
Probably. Whoa. Oh my gosh, I can't wait for this weekend to start, like on Saturday.
Why?
Because my video's basically done, so this will be like the first weekend since summer 2019 that I don't have to work on a video.
Really?
Like it'll just be done.
Yes.
Yeah. And I'm kind of gonna be in a holding pattern until the 20th, so that I can get Persona 5 Scramble. And so like there's no reason for me to start up the next project.
Yeah.
I can play through the next game, which is supposedly really, really long. So that's cool. I can just play a game. Chill.
I can play Warrior again.
But you haven't.
No, I have.
Have you?
Since that,
Shoot it!
I did play Warrior. Oh, you're dead. Woo! Oh, you hear the schlock.
How about that? You know, that usually doesn't work out in my favor, the timing.
Yeah.
So, that's cool.
That's cool.
That, did you see how my time was running out?
No.
Okay, so I had, like, very few milliseconds left and not be sliced up and have to do that portion again.
Huh. Why would you be like that?
Because the floor has spikes.
Ah!
So when I jump into this meat place,
Yep.
the timer on the top right with the rabbit
Ah.
is indicating when my time will be up.
I like how you described it as a meat place. It also looks like that level in Banjo-Tooie where you have to run around with Kazooie as a gun.
We really need to get you to play Conker's Bad Fur Day. Maybe that should be first priority.
I'll play whatever you want, man.
Yeah. Conker's would be a really great game for you to play. Also, I think it'd be fun to watch Kimmy react to the game too.
What?
Conker's Bad Fur Day. The problem with Conker's Bad Fur Day is that
It's covered in poop.
Oh, nice!
it does have a poop mountain section, which is fantastic. No, it's really, what do you call, like, Ocarina of Time, where you're like, where do I do? Where do I go? Bad conveyance.
It's obtuse.
Yeah, I guess you might say that. But yeah, it has really bad conveyance about what you should do or where you should go. But because I played it, like, multiple times over, I know where to go, so I can just, like, quickly be like, yeah, take a left here, and then just let you go. Because
How
once
do
you're
you
in the
remember?
area, it's somewhat non-linear, so, like, you don't always know when stuff
Wait.
is opened up.
Turn around.
Uh-huh.
Cannon that wall.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. You're sending me to get the peaches or the teeth.
Well, I didn't know what was in the wall.
Mm.
If I'd known that, I wouldn't have said anything.
I don't have a
Every time I hear peaches now, I think of work.
Huh? Why?
Because we use some jackass at some point at work decided peaches was going to be the acronym we used to describe like candidates at a glance traits.
Uh-huh.
So their peaches are what is it? P is like career progression.
What's that?
So it's like progression.
Oh.
Enthusiasm?
No.
Ethics?
No, English.
Oh.
Or the two E's are English and education.
Oh, okay.
So it's like progression, education, age, career, so like what companies they've worked at.
Huh.
Age is, I don't remember. Hoppiness, like how often they change their job.
Oh.
Ah.
Then the other E is English, and then like S is salary.
Huh.
So you check their peaches.
Totally lost.
Yeah, I don't remember where to go. Anyway, the idea is that it gives you like a very quick, like at a glance way to tell like if someone's like a superstar that can move to like anywhere,
Uh-huh.
or if they're like They got some issues that's going to make it hard to go to like top tier companies or something. I think, okay, so you opened that up. I think you just turn around. I think you just need to put a thing on that and then go out to your right.
Okay, let's see what's over here. Oh yeah, okay.
Okay.
I think it's for holding the spikes that would be under my feet right now.
Yeah, I agree that that's probably
Yeah, I just heard the kashink. Did you hear it, Kimmy?
Yeah.
Kashink. Okay.
Remember that weird level with all the robots in the first Alice?
With all the robots?
Yeah.
No?
The robot guys that were on like a wheel.
Robot guy on the wheel.
Maybe.
And it was like this weird like these weird like mirror hallways.
Uh-huh.
And we had to like break some of the mirrors to figure out which way to go next.
Oh, I kind of vaguely remember it.
I'm probably sleeping. I don't know.
You're sleeping right now.
Were Tweedledee and Tweedledum there?
I don't remember.
Oh, okay.
I don't think so though. I think they were somewhere else.
What are you cutting?
Remember fighting the
There's leeches on the floor.
leeches on the floor?
Leeches on the floor. Smash that head. Got you.
Boom.
Smash.
So overall, at this point in the game, what are your thoughts?
It's an average game, which is a big step up from the last game, which was fucking horrible. Has really cool art direction. Levels are really, like, overly long. It's just like a linear platformer, which I'm not that into this one. But it's not a pain to play. If I were playing it just on my own, I probably would have stopped. Just because I don't feel like there's any reveals that are really going to, like, endear the game to me.
Sure.
Because the plot's mostly nonsensical.
What do you mean linear?
I mean, somewhat sensical, but it's so spread out. Linear is, like, the game has a set path.
Oh, like you can only go one direction.
Yeah, like, let's see. What you played the Wind Waker. Do you remember the Wind Waker, Kimmy?
Yes, it's lots of directions.
True, but it's still linear because, like, there's only one course for the story. Yeah, like, you go here, and then you go here, and then you go here. And you can, like, branch off to do side stuff.
Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the Wild's totally non-linear. Like, you can't beat Wind Waker unless you've finished all the dungeons, right?
Or you put the...
I would argue that a non-linear game is also one that you can complete in that you only have like one path, but you can complete it in different orders. I'd call that a non-linear game.
How do I get that screw if it's not this thing?
I think you dodge behind and shoot her when she does that sword attack.
Shoot.
No, it's not that. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Oh, that makes her lose her arms? What can she do now? Probably a whole lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, stomp it!
Oh, but I don't think she can block now?
Well, you killed a bunch of these before. Oh.
Maybe two. Now she's randomly, like, camping her. Okay.
You know, you break her guts open with this one. Then you slice it.
Yeah.
Just like a real child.
Oh.
Aww.
Oh, and his flesh is all over the floor.
Yeah.
Just like a real child.
Aww. Demonetized. Demonetized. Oh, it says 666. How subtle.
As if it mattered.
Threats,
True.
promising good intentions,
I'm not gonna get my
amount to
50
action.
cents.
Bow, bow, bow. What?
Since I'm here.
Wait.
I don't like getting this stuff. I saw there was a path off to the right.
Damaged people feed on the emotions of others.
At least they put teeth back here to give you a reason.
Yeah. Ooh, oh.
Oh. Skip
that?
it?
Do you even want to do it?
No.
Okay, let's skip it.
Alright.
What's that? What's that?
It's like a thing to get more health pieces.
Oh.
Maybe I should just do it.
Hmm.
You don't need help.
2 out of 4.
I don't think you'll find the other one
Alright.
before the end of the game.
Okay, alright. Fuck
And
it.
if we do, fuck it. Who cares?
Yeah.
It's not been an issue.
Yeah, except for that one where
Parts.
it was a really tough fight to get 1/4. None of the other combat challenges have like killed me consistently.
Yeah.
Like maybe I fucked up once or twice.
I feel like I remember getting stuck on that one too. Oh, you could go get that bottle.
Or I couldn't.
Mm.
What do you get a bottle for?
Literally no reason that I care about.
It's just did you get them all?
Yeah. One of the more pointless collectibles I've seen in a game. What was the best extra collectible you ever seen in a game?
The poop seat.
In Breath of the Wild?
Yeah.
Those are a good
Disagree.
one.
I think the best one has to be something that you don't hate after a while.
Prisons and chains.
And I
Even getting all of them, I didn't hate getting the Korok seeds.
really.
Yeah. It was a fun time.
You get all of them?
Yeah. I did a playthrough where I think I got like so far in the game and then I restarted my playthrough. And I did it, like, my first time I wanted to open up the whole map, but that makes it really hard to log which seeds you got. So instead I did a playthrough where I would go to a new area, unlock the map, do all of the Korok seeds in there, and then I would move on to the next part. And I went in a circle until I did the final part with Hyrule Castle last. It was a good time.
I did it when I...
Took a long time too,
Finish
like
the
4
game.
weeks.
That sounds like it would take a long time.
But I think I did a separate playthrough where I just like I didn't even worry about it, but I did get one if I happened to see a part that looked like it,
you should jump.
and that was a lot of fun. No, I shouldn't jump.
Gotta.
I feel like there's so many because like you're not expected to get all of them. You're just supposed to run across a
Yeah.
decent number of them
Yeah.
just by playing the game normally.
Yeah, you just find the ones that's like.
Yeah,
ooh.
you only need like 300 out of
You
the.
didn't pick up one teeth.
Oh, yeah, thanks. You only need like 300 out of the total 900
Yep.
in order to get all the rewards.
Yeah.
And
Except
even
the
then,
one for 900.
huh? There's no reward for 900.
Ooh. What if there was? And it was like a bigger wallet.
Oh, that would. That sounds familiar. Where the fuck am I?
You're in the zone.
Where did it spit me out? AutoZone?
Don't let me into my zone.
You were too close to the edge.
Clearly.
Shoot. Ooh. Have you watched any of Atlanta?
No, what's that?
Okay. What's his name? Childish Gambino does it, I think.
Uh huh.
I can't remember his name.
Donald Glover?
Yeah. I think it's his show.
Oh.
I haven't seen it. I've just heard vague things about it, and I was hoping you had seen it so I could ask you what you thought of it.
Well, he's really talented and also probably a weirdo.
Yeah. That's great.
Yeah.
You move.
Guess it's done. Okay. 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 Okay, cool.
It would go. Just wait for a bit.
So what's a weird, like, late 90s PC game that sticks out in your head?
Late 90s
Shane.
PC game.
Descent.
Descent. What's that?
Ironically, it's not a game about descending. It's a game where the only way you can move is free flying, and you have momentum when you're flying. And also you bounce off walls and stuff. And, like, the graphics are all, like, horrible polygonal. You just, like, fly through this area. I think it's almost like Metroid, but you're always
it's a
flying.
Metroidvania.
Yeah, but you're always flying. And, so you're always at a first-person angle flying.
That sounds awful.
My brother would play it on PC and I would watch him. Kimmy, did you play any computer games growing up?
What?
Like on the computer.
Yeah, I did.
Taiwan has a bunch of games that we never heard of.
Yeah.
That Kimmy has like really, really fond memories for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the one that you're talking about? You like run a convenience store, is that right?
Oh yeah, there's the one running convenience store, but also the one I love. It's sort of like a game that you can raise.
Wait, is this the same place you've been?
I think I'm going backwards right now.
I feel like it.
You can raise a star, so you can train them. You can
Like a music star?
sort of like you can decide what path they're
Oh
going
yeah,
to.
this is.
Like if you
We need to go back down there.
you're like her manager.
Uh-huh.
So you can decide what class is going to train, and like, I think you are the person.
Yeah.
So you can decide.
The graphics
And then-
are super simple. Like, it's all 2D, right?
Yeah. There's no 3D.
And
What's the
menus, yeah.
No 3D in Taiwan?
Yeah. I mean, I played that game
Oh, there's some
when I
3D
was,
in Taiwan.
junior high or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was fun. And like, depending on what you do, like let's say you release a lot of albums, and then you might end up. They have like all the different kind of endings.
Uh-huh.
So you might end up as like a good singer or like so-so singer. And if you just do nothing, you will end up being like
Forgotten.
waiters.
Hey, that's
Waiter.
like me.
That actually sounds like a really cool game.
Yeah, I like it a lot. Still selling it.
Yeah, the series goes on.
I like they only have
Not the old ones.
they only have 2000 at 2000 year 2000 they released one, and after that is they have like 1, 2, 3. So they only have 4 games that series, but you can still play it. But I was so into it.
Sid, you asked the question. Did you have a game in your head?
When I asked the question, I was thinking of a 3D Frogger game
3D?
3D
that I
Frogger.
played. It was like a weird platformer. And I can't remember much about it other than that it sucked really bad and I could never beat it.
Uh-huh.
But you played as Frogger and you went to different levels. Oh, it's one of these. God, I really can't remember anything about it except the image in my head that I wish I could impart to you. But it's a weird game. And I spent a lot of time trying to figure it out. It crashed a lot, I think. What's another game? Was like a quiz game that I used to play.
Uh-huh.
I remember it had a question about the Dust Bowl.
Oh, okay. That lovely time in history.
Hey, it's important.
Yeah. Kimmy, the Dust Bowl was a time where there was some kind of, like, shit.
Some kind of shit.
Some kind of shit. What was it, like, a bunch of crops dried up and,
Props?
yeah,
Oh,
in America, and so
I think I heard about it.
a bunch of farmers had a really tough
Yeah.
time.
So if I remember right, it had something to do with, like, the combination of drought and overforestation of the Midwest and Great Plains, over deforestation to make room for farms. So removing all the forests and the trees and stuff removed this like natural windbreak.
Yeah.
So the winds just like swept across the plains and picked up all the super dry earth from the drought and basically turned it into like a desert.
Yeah, turned a bunch of people's farms into shit like that,
Yeah.
and a bunch of
And
people
like
were ruined.
people like it was like a famine basically.
Yeah.
It's going down.
I think I see how to do this. Wait a minute.
It's kind of sad. Think about the game I play while growing up.
Why are you sad?
They are all Taiwan game company,
Mhm.
but you know they don't actually spend that much. I guess they do have like several good series.
3 Blind Mice.
They have really good RPG series.
There was a Taiwanese,
Ugh.
I think it's Taiwanese game that came out like a year or 2 ago
Really?
that I heard was really good.
Which one?
What was it called? It started with a D. It was a horror game.
I think it's about life under the terrors or whatever it was, where
Yeah, like
the
White
political
Terror or
party
something.
was the political party was it was an indie game that came out recently.
Yeah, you
Oh,
can't
is
buy
it?
it anymore.
Oh really?
Why
Yeah,
not?
China.
Oh, that's not China's history. I mean, under China, I guess it is, but like that was a very specific time.
Is it from Taiwan game company?
Yeah. Well, I think China complained and it got pulled from all online stores.
Aw, that
Okay.
sucks.
Kimmy, was there a time in Taiwanese history where the government was like getting anyone, making people disappear?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was based on.
Oh, but that's nothing to do with China though.
Right, because that came from the.
Yeah, it's like a terrorist. Like we in Chinese we said, like
It's called like
direct
white terror or
translation.
something.
Yeah, white terror.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's have some more white terror next time.
Yeah, I think it was basically an allegory. They were using that as an allegory for now.
Oh.
Indeed.